Hi guys, welcome to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, a movie's about great things, terrible things, and all things bloody. I am your host, Noah.
All things.
Sorry. With me forever is Vince.
Hello.
And Ryan.
The side dish.
Yeah. To this main course of manliness, right?
I'm tasty, man. I'm the side. I'm not a sidekick. I'm a side dish.
Side piece of biscuits.
Yeah. I'm a bowl of fries.
Yeah, I'd get you on the side of
anything.
Nice. Yeah, of anything, really. I don't even care. Sushi, yeah, bowl of fries. Burritos, bowl of fries, please.
Bowl of ride on this.
So, oh boy, this week's movie, right?
Back to Cronenberg, guys.
Yeah, a returning director for us, David Cronenberg. If, go back and listen to our old episode of...
Shivers?
Shivers, his first
yeah.
movie. This is what, his fourth movie? Fifth movie? Because it's post-Rabbit.
83.
Yeah, it's
83.
So,
It's after Scanners. I know that.
Yeah. Well,
Scanners.
But it's body horror at its best, and what the fuck ofness, it's pretty damn... Not best, but alright.
It's definitely not...
It reminded me a lot of...
It's not his best...
Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not
anyways,
his best movie, but it's pretty good.
It's
and
ambitious.
I love James Woods' performance. He's always good.
James's Wood.
Woods.
well, if you guys haven't guessed already, we watched the 83 movie Videodrome, starring James's Wood.
Yeah.
and
James's stomach pussy.
Yeah, that thing.
Max player.
Festering wound. Oh man, he loves that.
That thing was a gruesome.
Fucking Cronenberg loves that shit.
Fucking nightmare of a creature.
Oh.
I mean, like we've seen some pretty gruesome creatures on the show, right?
I mean, I think that was good. I think I liked Tumor Bullets better.
Tumor bullets
At the end, where he shoots him with cancer.
Oh God, guys, if this doesn't make any sense to you, don't worry. It didn't make any sense
It didn't
to
make sense
us.
to any of us at all. Which is kind of...
Yeah, I was kind of watching it. I'm like, what? Well, I think that's kind of the point. You're just like, oh, is he dreaming or?
Yeah, it's kind of like, it reminds me of like a Black Swan, where you follow a character going crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those.
And then you find yourself going crazy.
Yeah, you don't know what's real, what's fake. I don't even know technically what the movie's fully about, what was real.
So I don't know. How would you just try to describe this movie in one sentence?
If
UHF on drugs.
If you like sex and violence, you're bad. And society has a cancer and has to get rid of it.
Pretty much.
Relevant then, more relevant now.
Yeah, super duper relevant.
The weird, TV cult that they didn't get into, Oblivion, which he said it wasn't his real name, but it was his real name.
Yeah, well...
Just
his daughter is named Bianca Oblivion. Okay, so...
it starts off very straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Going into it, I was like, okay, this is, they're telling me exactly what it's going to be about, and I'm ready for that.
Mm-hmm. All the character development's at the beginning.
Yeah.
And after that, there's no more character development.
Yeah, which is fine, because there's enough crazy shit going on that I really can't keep track anyways.
Yeah, James Woods plays the CEO of a up-and-coming UHF station in Toronto.
Yeah.
Is it up and coming?
It's pretty small. It's
it's small. It's a UHF.
It looks like a pirate radio, like a pirate TV station, in They Live.
Yeah, it's professional.
It's a Brave New World exploitation stuff.
It's based off City TV.
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, off the coming up of City TV.
Okay.
One of his partners, I think.
Moses Namer.
Yeah, they named one of his partners Moses.
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, and their main.
That's why I call it Civic.
Yeah.
Oh, Civic.
Civic
Clever.
TV. Channel 83, Cable 12.
That's why.
It opens with his video wake-up calls.
Yeah, which at first I didn't know what to make of that, because I was like, wait a second, this is a movie in the future?
Or is it like an intercom?
His girl Friday.
His cute
secretary.
Yeah, he's got that weird apartment, which at first I thought was one room, then looks like an office. Looks like an office converted into an apartment.
Yeah, where he's got a futon and
glass doors.
Pretty nice apartment. I like the. Used to see them a lot in the 80s and 90s. It's those glass square.
Oh, the tinted, the fog.
Yeah, well, they're kind of
frosted windows.
They're not frosted, but it's they're kind of not ridged, but they have wall waves. In it, kind of. So, but you can't see through. I don't know. It's just
you used to see them a lot in schools.
It's like glass bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think that when I saw his bedroom, it's just like the two big windows windowed doors that
Right.
open. Where I was like, that's strange.
Must have been the big thing in Toronto at the time.
I guess. Fancy pants, Toronto.
yeah.
It's better than me.
Well, it ain't. It ain't. You're not bad enough, Toronto. Anyways, getting topics aside.
Good luck with this movie.
Yeah, we.
I'd love to see your notes. Once again, I go back to you. This is the 7 notes with you. It's going to be someone's going to find your book, and it's going to be like finding a videotape.
Yeah, and they're not going to know what to make of it.
Videodrome.
Yeah, well, we see James Woods eating that stale ass pizza, just like with not even like a chance to reheat it or whatever, and he's looking at stills from some Japanese porno.
Yeah, it also looks like
softcore.
Which when he's going through
some blendery shit, but it's like
it looks like almost like a detective
what's it called, Samurai
show.
Dreams or something?
Yeah.
It looks like a detective shot them, like Eddie Valiant.
Yeah, exactly.
Photos.
Yeah, it looked like definitely professionally done.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's small because they said that he says that they're a small company. That's why they rely a lot on very violent programming.
Yep.
And sexually provocative. Ones.
Which this movie's got both of those.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to push the envelope, much like the internet would 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Message.
I think
so
they'll remake this movie.
They tried to. I heard they were working on it for a while now, but that was like 5 years ago.
That would be a nightmare. Good lord. I don't think I can make this again. Not like that.
No.
So he goes to meet...
Be as good as the Thing remake.
Yeah, right. So James Woods goes to meet the owners or the distributors of the Samurai Dreams pornos. Mm-hmm. It's a really sketchy hotel or motel or I don't know what you'd call it.
Or a guy really wants to get back in.
Yeah, that guy banging on his door, just hey, let me in. Come on, let me the fuck in.
Come on, I'm sorry, let me in. But establishes Woods as he's sleazy. I mean, it's James Woods.
Yeah, I mean that's James Woods always.
He's sleazy. He wants something more because he says this is too softcore for me. He wants the episode 13.
Yeah, of Samurai Dreams, which had that like weird dildo dressed up as a geisha.
He's like, but, and they're like, but why? He's like, everything is set up in the first 2 episodes. He's like, my audience is not going to see the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. They're in
He's like, just show me the last tape. From James Woods.
Yeah.
He ends all his
sentences. Every sentence with I'm
James Woods.
No matter what character he plays. You know, I actually went back in time for a movie role. Sure you did, James. Sure you did.
I'm off to go battle aliens on a far off world.
Yeah, that sounds like a great movie.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah, we should definitely get that Simpsons podcast going too, right? Get Jeremy in on that too.
Fucking cheese.
So he buys those, or he takes a couple of those Japanese softcore porn tapes to the station, shows it to his partners.
They're like, Oriental, it's all in.
Yeah, that's it. What do they say?
Oriental intercourse.
Oriental intercourse. That was quite a mouthful.
But it's too soft for Woods. It's too soft, sorry. You want something hard?
But he's like, he kind of likes it. And then...
One of the other guys likes it.
Yeah, and then the other guy, he's like, it's not weird enough to get me off.
And Woods is like, come on. Like, you can tell he's unsatisfied.
Yeah.
He's got to push the envelope.
Well, that's when we're introduced to Harlan.
Yeah,
one of the creepiest characters.
His partner, or I guess his underling.
Yeah, his minion.
Yeah, his minion, for
his
sure.
Smithers.
He definitely reminded me of a Smithers.
Who's a pirate who works for him.
A pirate. Arr!
Yeah, pirating the airwaves, looking for other things to broadcast.
The most
hardcore Mondo, what have you. And he stumbles across
Gorilla Snuff.
What looks like a TV show
Videodrome?
just filmed in just called Videodrome. I don't even...
It's a plotless television show that's apparently being broadcast from Malaysia.
Yeah, he assumes it's Malaysia because of a delay and that's kind of blur. This is also where James Woods is wearing a leather tie.
I wrote down the leather tie right here. I was going to bring that up.
And it's basically...
It's like a snuff film.
Yeah, it's just brutal torture and eventually murder.
And they also say dismemberment.
Yeah,
we don't see
like anonymous. They're just...
No, James Woods.
You don't find out who the victims are. And it's... The wall behind them's like this kind of reddish...
Electrified
orange.
Clay wall.
Yeah,
reddish orange, like torture chamber.
Yeah.
Fuck, what did this remind me of?
This is a repressed memory. Fucking
No, it wasn't like 8mm. It was something.
No, 8mm was far more like grainier. This, yeah, you're right.
This I think was like, oh, is this real? Like, I know there's like another.
Something about like whenever they showed the sets of Videodrome, it reminded me of Kubrick for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Like it had that kind of otherworld, like that
Well,
simple
from
design,
Shining, like
simple,
that.
yeah.
like very angular, like almost like this horrifying kid set because it was like. The way
Oh, it's
it was
shot
set
really
up.
nice. You know, Cronenberg's movies are.
But yeah, Woods, who thinks it's fake, also thinks it's brilliant.
Yeah,
Like, this is the
next,
future. Yeah, this is the future right
This is
here.
what's going to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked him to start recording it indefinitely,
Yeah.
or as often as he can. Then we catch
For the kids.
Yeah, for the kids.
Yeah.
We cut to the Rena King show. I don't know. I guess it's just kind of like a Talking Heads TV show where James Woods is on with another woman, Nikki
Brand. Yeah, played by the ever so beautiful Deborah Harry.
Blondie.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the joke you made earlier. I didn't get
I
it.
called her
Fuck. Okay. Well,
Dyed her signature hair.
Brunetti. No, but I think that's her real
Yeah.
hair
Well, she
color.
was famous for her blonde hair.
that's why she
Yeah.
was blonde.
She was blondie.
But I think I don't know.
She
Maybe
got
she
rid of her
does.
signature look, man. For the arts.
For the arts.
To play a zonked out psychiatrist.
I personally thought she looked better with the brown hair.
Oh,
the
hard,
reddish
hard.
brown.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, why she's a like a talk
A
show radio show
call-in
host?
radio therapist.
Which it's funny that like there's layers of we'll find out the layers of her.
But
like,
then when you
hypocrisy.
hear her on the air, it sounds like she's like a sex call.
It's like
worker.
trashy as fuck.
She's like, yeah, I think you need to get help right now. Blah blah blah.
She's like standing up with like
Yeah,
really
the
into it. It's no
headphones.
Frasier
Super
train
80s.
setup.
She has like the sweatband.
Yeah.
The workout sweatband thing.
It did
going
look like she
on,
just came in from like doing a quick workout set in the hallway. I think I'll lap around the building. I'll be back.
Yeah. Well, she's working in her exercise routine during the call-in show.
That's why she looks so like raspy and sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, they're on the show. Also, there's the what was his name? Fuck, Professor Brian Oblivion. Probably not Irish.
Irish Oblivion.
He's like, it's not my real name. It's my TV name.
Yeah, but later on, it just might actually be his real name.
Yeah.
Or so.
Or what? Or maybe he was talking symbolically.
Maybe.
Or himself. A lot of what he says starts to make sense, but he goes right into Crazyville.
Yeah.
Every sentence he has starts like, okay, we're making no.
Well, he says he'll only appear on TV if he's on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, a pre-taped VHS or Betamax
And-
with a monologue on it.
Mhm. Well, we find out it's pre-taped later on. At first, we think he's just like
He's being broadcasted. by
broadcasted in, which is some very good timing on his part, knowing when to like.
Yes, to chime in.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
what I didn't get because I felt like he was conversating with them. So I was just like, how does
Really? I didn't see them convert. Or,
I didn't see conversating, but the fact that he waited to deliver his monologue,
yeah.
he's very good at pausing, or someone's behind him with the pause without having the shakiness.
Just imagine they're talking, and then when I'll give you a signal.
But he loves saying that retina is the mind's. The
retina is the-
television is the retinas for the mind's
mind's
eye.
eye?
Yeah.
Like that's his brilliant line. He's like, I gotta keep.
If I keep saying that, that'll become the new thing.
Yeah,
I think the other catchphase of Death to Videodrome, Long Live the New Flesh.
that's the big one.
Much
That comes
bigger
in much
catchphrase.
later. I love that one.
No, I'm just saying that's the better catchphrase of the two.
Yeah, well, it sets you. It's much more to the point because you're like, what the fuck's he talking about?
Yeah. So while they're all discussing TV violence and
Yeah.
and other things,
Well, this is the early '80s, so VHS has become much more prevalent in
Yeah.
things. So people are taking like you can have porn at home now. You don't have to go out for your
to the
shit.
CD theater.
Yeah, violence is becoming much more prevalent in film and television, even kids shows. I mean, it's okay. No, it's all right. There's a small ding in the background, throwing Noah off his game. Don't worry, just focus on the sex and the violence.
Yeah. If I can just focus on that, I think everything else will be golden.
So yeah, it's this whole it's them basically discussing that is this good for society, And is James Woods merely exploiting that? Whereas he says no, he says like it's a harmless release.
This is gonna be the next thing anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and it's more like people have it. They
Well,
have these
isn't he's like I'm providing a social service.
Yeah.
More or less.
Good thing you say that with the smoke in your mouth because he's smoking on screen.
Oh yeah,
because this is the early 80s,
everybody's smoking. People are smoking nonstop.
That is my big I can tell it's an old movie when you can see smoking in a film or on television.
Well, they're smoking on TV.
Exactly, on TV. That's what
in the movie.
Making it even look even more like closed circuit.
Yeah, exactly. It's some real low key stuff.
And Blondie, I guess, kind of disagrees with him, but he immediately calls her out, calls her hypocrite, and starts hitting on her.
Yeah, and it kind of works.
Cut away, and she's trying to talk to him.
Then he's like, "Geez, I
still
really
a
want to take you out to
Hey, can I
dinner."
see how boys the microphones to hear him working?
Yeah, that's it. They're like kind of muttering
and
under
the
Oblivion's deep speech monologue.
the host of the show is getting like super annoyed. She's like looking over, like, "Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Like, are you?"
Mr. Oblivion, what do you think?
Yeah, could you like chime in? The TV is the window to the mind's
It's a
eye.
new world. It can be beautiful.
So yeah, I mean, it goes well enough that he ends up getting that date.
Yeah.
Also, we find out.
Well, no, you never see that. Well, he just shows up at her work. He shows up at the radio.
Enough so that it's not
Right.
creepy that he's there.
Yeah.
Things worked out well.
Yeah.
Things worked out well. We also find out that from Harlan, our video pirate, that the signal's not actually coming from Malaysia.
They had the descrambler scrambler.
Yeah.
He meant all of his old techno jargon.
Yeah, that's it. If you could just de-re it, then it's good enough.
I'm still thinking about Harlan's plan when you see it later on, like
how it unfolds.
The intricacy of the Videodrome program, like it has. I hope it's a madness-induced hallucination because it makes no sense.
Yeah,
or it's really showing how slow the budget is on this.
I'm going
There's some plot holes.
There's some plot. Well, a lot of people. When you have a character who's going crazy, you can have plot holes.
Yeah.
I was watching one kind of like video essay on this, and they said this film is like 10 minutes away from being really brilliant. Like there is stuff missing, which you can clearly tell that they wanted to have more stuff at the end.
Did you watch the unrated director's cut? Or
I didn't know there was a director's cut because I know a lot of it was they lost things because of budgetary. Because they said how Cronenberg was under a lot of pressure to get things done quickly, which is good at because it was a lot of the fiscal because this was when like Canada was funding the arts.
Yeah,
he had to get it done before the fiscal year was over, and he's very good at being an economical filmmaker, like getting shit done fast.
Yeah,
except for his writing, which he's notoriously very bad.
What, it takes
wise.
long?
Well, it takes long. Like he was still writing scanners as they were filming it.
Oh.
And even this movie had like 3 different endings written, and there was a whole epilogue for this film, which wouldn't have made a lot more sense either. But they had to cut it because, like, both on budget and unavailability of the actors. But you can get away with it because it falls back into like it's fucking weird.
Yeah, it's a weird movie. Nothing makes sense, so it's fun.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's not explained.
Yeah,
it's kind of just like, yep, this is what it is.
That's just gonna have to be what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, Harlan says it's coming from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the signal's coming from Pittsburgh. Not good old USA.
Yeah.
Steel Town.
ECW.
Yeah. ECW.
I love this.
There's really George A. Romero.
Pipe. Yeah. Or they pipe in ECW broadcasts. They replace all the Videodrome ones. Like, you can have all the same dialogue. It's like, it's brilliant. There's no plot, just pure violence.
That's it.
Well,
that's all.
Sandman's there.
I was reading that how he came up with the idea was like when he was a child, he used to be able to pick up like TV signals from Buffalo.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, by the way, kids, when we were kids, when we were children, we used to have these things called like dishes on top of our houses that could pick up television signals.
There's still dishes.
They shut that whole system down. Like you can just like have a thing and pick it up.
Okay,
like
antennas,
signals, antennas, yeah. The antenna, yeah.
Well, now everything's in HD.
Everything's in HD.
But the analog.
There used to be
the rabbit ears, yeah.
VHS.
No, but there would be there would be like like you know when you get crossed lines like back in the day you'd like pick up the phone and you'd hear somebody else talking.
Party line.
Yeah, party line.
Or there was that one broadcast where Max Headroom just kind of came in.
Right.
And someone pirated the system and he just kind of like
yeah.
in. Or on radio, there's the number stations.
So we see James Woods and Blondie at James Woods goes to pick up Blondie from the radio station that she works at, and then back to his place, And as she's searching through his VHS,
You got any porno?
Yeah, any porn? He's like, why? He's like, it turns me on.
It's like, well, I got Videodrome.
Yeah, I got Videodrome. That's the next best thing, right?
Yeah.
What's Videodrome? I don't know. It's just some TV show
He's
where
like,
somebody's getting whipped for days.
No, he's like, torture, murder, She's like, oh, I like that.
Yada.
Yeah. And then she's like, yeah, I'd like to watch that. It could be porn for somebody else. Wink. And then she even says that it's turning her on.
Yeah, because at first she has her reaction. You find out if like, oh, are you okay? This is also like you see a lot of ideas that would explored later in Crash. Like Cronenberg, he always has that subculture. It's never like the world as it is. It's always these weird subcultures he delves into.
Yeah.
So we find out she's sadomasochist, which is hardcore explored, like I said later on in Crash. The whole film's about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, she's like, I like to be cut. And he's like, he's kind of like weirded out.
Yeah, because at first he's like, oh, how'd you get that? And he thinks he's joking around. He's like, oh, you let somebody cut you?
Yeah, she got these cuts on her shoulder. And she's like, what do you think of that? And I said to Vince, like, that's when you get out. When a girl's like, I'm into cutting. We're like, thanks, that's not for me.
Yeah.
Unless it is for you.
But you're not even at Vinegar Strokes at that point. She hasn't, when you're still clothed and you find that out.
Here at the good, the bad, and the ugly,
Yeah.
we don't judge.
No, that's it. I mean, get your freak on. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I kept singing, she's a super freak.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Man. Fuck that stomach.
God.
Make out with that television.
I'm not ready for that yet. So
the tapes, the pulsing rubber tapes.
The Rick Baker effects in these are so fucking good.
Yeah,
super duper good.
Only really dated effect is the drilling into the hand when the gun's going into his hand at first.
Yeah,
that's the only dated
it kind of
one.
looks a bit,
but
it still looks cool.
Yeah, well, I was looking at some
practical effects is always.
When he's making into going into the television, how they got away with that, like having rubber and projected outwards.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh.
So
he's whipping the TV.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
That's some David Lynch shit. That was some hardcore David Lynch scene. Well,
the sex scene where when he's piercing her ear.
Yeah.
I was like, it's. I don't know. It was super weird.
It's very. That's what also reminded me of David Lynch, the Red Room.
Yeah, that's it. And then while they're having sex and
he's having sex on his living room floor while Videodrome's playing in the background.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they're in Videodrome, and Woods looks around and he's like, okay,
yeah,
but doesn't stop piercing her ears and licking the blood and making out with her, and that's the famous thing we get to see his ass.
Yeah.
So if you want that, if you need that nudity, that James Woods nudity, you know where to find it now. Back at the station, he's James Woods meeting with what was her name, Marnie or Mandy, the old lady.
Yeah, the dealer.
The dealer and / his manager.
Well, possible manager. Yeah.
Well, she says she's like, I'll be your agent.
Yeah, because he kind of the other want to make films because he seems to have an eye for these things.
Yeah, he's already got an idea.
Yeah, and she shows him some softcore smut, and he's like, nope, too tame.
Yeah, it was like a Greek-Roman orgy or something. There are a lot of togas.
Yeah, if she showed him Caligula, he may have been into it.
Yeah, that's definitely a Caligula station.
Yeah.
Hey, you know where to catch Caligula tonight? Yeah, check Channel 83. Civic TV. So yeah, he asks her, hey, do you know maybe where I can find some more Videodrome tapes?
Yeah, hear about this Videodrome thing? She's like, all right, I'll look into it, but
I don't know.
Heard not great things.
Yeah. We also find out that Nikki is going to Pittsburgh for a
once he told her that it was in Pittsburgh. He's like, remember I told you it was coming from Malaysia?
Yeah, her not so subtle bringing it up to him.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'm going to audition. It's like, all right, good luck with that.
She's like, I'm kind of joking around, hey, I'm going to Pittsburgh, where Videodrome is.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll audition.
Home of Videodrome.
I'm being serious, I'm going to audition for Videodrome.
I'm going, tonight.
He's like,
she's like, I'm going on a business trip, and what you find out later is a lie.
Yeah, is a lie.
Yeah, he's like,
find out that is a lie.
Get the fuck out. No, this is weird. And her counter argument is burning herself with a cigarette.
Give me a cigarette. Okay.
And then passing it to him.
Yeah, here's the cigarette.
Here's
I
some
just
burnt flesh.
I burnt on my own tip.
Yeah, I've won 3 arguments that way.
just burning your breasts.
Yeah, I just burned my breasts. I'm like, well, what are you gonna say to that?
I would have no comeback.
Stare someone straight in the
Yeah,
eye.
give him the cigarette back.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Walmart took that return. So I was like, well, you're gonna return this. I'm like, so the tag's
You're
off.
taking it back.
I'm like, I light up a cigarette and put it on my chest. And they take it.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. Got like 3 just nice triangular.
Yeah. It's
pattern.
great. Cronenberg's educational, man. You learn how to get away with things. Everything I learned about sex, I learned from David Cronenberg.
Yeah, that's what you said yesterday.
Yeah, I said that yesterday. Yeah, amazing.
You must have a terrible
This is what sex is like, right, guys?
That's how it works. So at the Turkish restaurant, or some kind of restaurant, it was Turkish or Mediterranean, some...
It has belly dancing, which just seems annoyed by.
Yeah. He's speaking with the video dealer, and she's like, yeah, I found your Videodrome.
Yeah, stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, because Videodrome's real. And he's
Oh,
like,
it's real.
And he's like, oh, that can't be.
Yeah,
who do I gotta talk to?
Well, she says that it's...
Political.
Political, it's an ideology. She's like talking in riddles.
She's like, it has a philosophy, not like you.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what are you trying to say?
You think I'm too low class for Videodrome?
Yeah. Yeah, she says it's actual. Yeah, it's snuff films. People are actually dying.
He's like, no, it can't be. It's
He finally gets a name at her, which is Oblivion.
Yeah. So he goes to find Oblivion at the cathode ray mission.
to oblivion and beyond.
Yeah, a mission where they take in the downtrodden, the homeless.
I love the name though, cathode ray mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives them food, company, and hours of television.
A TV. Everyone gets their own TV.
For those of you that don't know, the cathode ray was in the tube TVs that
back in the day,
display
kids,
the image.
Kids,
Back in the day, TVs used to weigh 300 pounds.
And take up an entire floor.
They doubled as a book cabinet.
Yeah, you'd have the speakers.
It was furniture.
Yeah, pretty much. It was
they used to I never had one.
My grandmother.
A lot of they're popular in like the 70s and 80s, but these big fucking wooden paneled
floor models.
TVs.
They're the size of a couch.
The TV, the thing is like 5 feet long, 6 feet long, and the TV is like 20 inches.
Yeah, you get 3 stations.
Yeah, and it's all speaker. Well, sometimes there'd be a record player built in the top.
And all the knobs you could have.
You gotta turn that knob.
Yeah, manually. Get up.
Well, clickers clicked.
Or when the knob broke, then you have to use pliers.
Or the on button was just like the small little knob with like the cigarette lighter.
Or it'd be like a volume where it would twist down until it's just off.
Yeah.
Lower, off.
Or you had the there was like it was like a wheel thing on the bottom where you turn it to adjust the image.
Yeah, the tint, the brightness.
I remember we had like one of our it was our second TV, like the small one as a kid, and had all the stations, like little buttons for each station, like a little light up.
Okay,
like backlit.
That's I remember I found a black and white.
Guys, we're getting off.
We're talking about television. We're on topic.
I know. We're talking about television, but I
gotta have more Videodrome.
I gotta get through this too. Okay, I get through this. I can watch another version of Videodrome. Something else. Watch Crash after. I promise.
Okay.
We're really dating ourselves here.
Yeah, that's it. Considering none of us actually had that technology, like we all had proper. Anyways.
Guys, we can be the Videodrome of podcasting.
God, I hope we're not. Hope it doesn't come to that.
We would have to keep listening to us.
We'll give you brain cancer.
We will MK Ultra the shit out of you. Possible spoiler.
Maybe. So we go. So at the mission, James Woods goes to see the daughter of Oblivion.
Yeah, which turns out is his real name.
Yeah, it's just Oblivion.
Yeah, takes him up to his office, which he keeps commenting it's a great
He's like,
view.
I love the view.
Yeah.
Great view.
Yeah,
great
a view
by
of the homeless people in like
watching TV.
This is a really awkward scene. Just the interaction with them.
Also, that room looks like it's
it's like tapestries and like it's really. He has like a fucking.
It looks like the set of Friday the 13th, the series.
He has a throne. He has like
a throne and a I'm sure there was a terracotta warrior statue in there.
Too much stuff for the room too. It's like it's kind of.
It just looked dusty and like.
It looks like an antique shop.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I was like, man, I'd love to go check out that room.
For sure. So he tells Bianca, "Hey, I want to talk to your dad," and she's like, "I talk for my dad. Don't worry."
Yeah, like, I'm a screener. Yeah.
Tell him I say.
He doesn't talk. He prefers
monologue. The monologue.
No. But she
VHS
video diaries or no. He sends a What did she call him?
Oh, I don't know. He's basically YouTube
I remember she said like monologue is his preferred form
Right.
of conversation.
conversation. Yeah.
Which I'm like, oh, that sounds like a
it's
jackass.
a one-way conversation. It's like
I'm just gonna say my piece, and you can do whatever you will with it.
Yeah, which James Wood pulls on her, and he's like, oh yeah, well, Videodrome.
Yeah, Videodrome. Tell him to hit
she's
me up.
like, oh, I've
Yeah.
never heard. Is that some sort of new Japanese
Japanese.
technology?
It's like, yeah, you just tell him I
Japanese
said
format?
Videodrome. Peace out,
He's like,
Woods.
what?
Out.
Yeah.
You never
Woods.
heard of it?
Yeah.
Back at Wood's apartment, he starts toying around with a gun. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Yeah, he just pulls, a Walter PPK.
Yeah, little Walter.
Yeah, out of like a small pouch, and I don't know. And
It's him trying to hide it.
yeah,
Some,
like,
some sort of like satchel. It looks
yeah,
like
but like as soon as he takes it
At first,
out,
I thought that was drugs, because when I see a little satchel
Yeah.
like that, I always think
it
it's
looks
like,
like
heroin.
Yeah,
yeah, it looks like a
heroin.
little heroin pouch. But
Well,
no,
he's going to shoot up in a different way.
yeah. So he pulls out the
Hey.
gun.
Yeah, Ryan,
Yeah.
Kumbaya, Ryan, Kumbaya.
No high fives were actually.
Or were
slapped.
there?
No, none.
Or were there?
None. This is
No,
video.
I'm sorry.
We're not Videodrome the podcast.
I
We're
slapped you,
The good, the
but
bad,
did
and the
I?
ugly.
I'm sorry I hit you.
Yeah.
She's like, why you didn't hit me?
Yeah, when he was
Yeah.
like, knocking the door, he tries to like hide it. It's almost like
Yeah, well, he's trying to hide the gun, and there's just like spilling
Just like puts a
bullets
newspaper
everywhere.
on top of it, but clearly it's like not.
Yeah,
really
I can see a
hidden.
bullet like roll off the table onto the floor. He's like, well, and yeah, it's a secretary at the door.
yeah, dropping off his wake up tapes.
Yeah, I guess her tapes for him today.
And he's like, "Are you okay? You look like strung out,
It's
man."
like, I just got a rash.
Yeah, I got a rash, and he picks up, and
It's
and
the
she
worst line. I love James Woods. Where he's just like, "Oh yeah, no, look, I'm sorry."
she takes out the tape. And
He's like, look, I
runs
know
up
I'm
and-
really high strung and.
She's
Being
like,
James
this
Woodsy
one
right
came
now, but-
from Oblivion's office.
Yeah, so I said hand delivered to you.
Also, like he slaps her. She turns into blonde and he slaps her again.
Yeah,
Then he apologizes. She's like, "You didn't hit me." What are
yeah. What are you
about?"
talking about? You didn't slap me. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay? That's like the big thing of the movie.
He's like,
Are you okay?
yeah, I just woke up and, I'm still kind
I'm
of.
still kind of asleep, so I tried to hit you. I don't know. But thanks. And yeah, when he gets the tape from Friday,
Yeah.
it starts to like pulse in his hand.
And he drops it, kind of pokes at it. Like,
Yeah, it gives it a quick kick. And the tape is Oblivion talking to Woods, but like talking to Woods.
It's funny because like in the film, every once in a while, like it goes very quickly. Like, hey, here's the story, and then it's always like story then crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and Oblivion takes it perfect. So like he starts giving you like exposition of what's going on, and then it just goes to crazy.
Yeah, it's basically this movie
Yeah.
concentrated
It's
down.
perfectly condensed into that. Where like he talks about what Videodrome is. Is this where he means he's like, I created Videodrome?
Yeah, he says that. What does he say? He says a lot of bullshit. That he's been there and done that. That it's hallucinations
Mm-hmm.
caused by watching Videodrome.
Is this when the TV starts pulsing?
No, that's a bit later.
bit after.
Okay.
But
This
yeah,
is the makeout scene though, right?
no, this is where Oblivion gets
It's like a.
executed on TV.
Oh yeah.
Sort of,
Yeah,
maybe not.
then it turns into her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Videodrome is a socio-political battleground in which a war is being fought for control of the minds of the people of North America.
I don't know if any of that would be true.
It
I
makes
mean,
it-
maybe. Why not?
I get it, but we're like, okay, wait, what does that mean? It's very much like what is the Matrix?
Yeah.
Before you find out, or it's like it's all the the Matrix is all around. It's, like,
It's everything that you thought it was.
just tell me, what are you talking about?
Just watch the Matrix.
Yeah, then he gets like executed or strangled halfway through.
Yeah, Oblivion.
Oblivion does, yeah, and it's one of the killers like from the Videodrome set. Takes off its mask and it's Blondie,
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Come to me."
Yeah,
Like-
come to me. Don't leave me.
Yeah, and it's like zoom up on her face, like, "Come on." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come in here," and it's the cover of like the Blu-ray case
Oh, yeah.
where he just like starts like. Yeah, the Blu-ray case is awesome criteria. It's like, the cover is that, but when you take it out, the case looks like a Betamax tape.
Oh, neat.
That
Oh,
says
that's
Videodrome.
Cool.
It's great.
It's pretty sweet.
But yeah, so where like the TV's kind of breathing and pulsing and like
Everything. There's veins on
Yeah,
the
there's like
VCR.
veins on the.
yeah, and he's like kind of pushing his face against it. He's like pushing it into the screen, like making out with it,
Yeah.
and then he just wakes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's-
it was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
That terrifying weird dream. So at the mission, he goes back to the mission the next day and
Mm-hmm.
tries to talk to Bianca again, saying, "I got the tape from your dad, and that what the fuck is Videodrome?
Yeah, so
It's giving me a tumor. that's
Oh, yeah, that's what
causing hallucinations.
Well, that's what she finds out. She tells him he's all right. My dad's. You want to see my dad? Here he is, and just a room full of videotapes.
Yeah, that he's been dead for some time.
He's been dead
Yeah,
for
it's like the malicious broadcast signal that fucking gives you a malignant brain tumor.
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, so you showed it to me, so I have a tumor? It's like, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, now you got the tumor.
Mm-hmm. But although
It's not a tumor.
Well, as
No,
Oblivion
it's a
said,
tumor.
it's like a new. He saw it as a new organ.
Yeah,
He's like, it's a new organ, evolution of life form.
yeah, this tumor in my head from a TV show about violence.
Yeah, this movie basically narrows down to two crazy organizations, and James Woods is stuck in the middle of this weird war. It is like the Matrix in a weird way.
A little bit.
Where it's just like you had two fanatical like groups,
Fighting.
one guy in the middle.
I wasn't supposed to be here today.
Yeah.
So James Woods back at home is.
But they said like Oblivion created Videodrome.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But when he saw what his partners were doing with it, he got out.
Evil.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he attempted
evil
to
machinations.
stop it, and then they killed him.
Yeah, and they killed him.
Yeah. So.
And in the year before he died, he recorded like tens of thousands of tapes.
Yeah.
That's where we get.
He was the first YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they basically say like, is it really? This is I always like say it a lot. Fucking annoys the shit out of cat that perception is reality, and they basically say that in this like scene is like, is someone really dead? If he still exists here,
Yeah.
Oblivion even says like which is the whole old flesh new flesh thing of like what we perceive as reality is real, and that's the only thing we know is real. So what is reality? Which is the whole basis of the film too, where like James Woods doesn't know what's real anymore. Because if he experiences it, that's his truth.
reality.
Mm-hmm.
So he's back at home and he's watching more tapes from Oblivion
with
gun
shirtless
hol-
with the holster on.
gun holster on, scratching his belly, which now has like a red mark on his like stomach from I guess rubbing the gun up and down it.
Just scratching.
He's got his rash.
It's a little rash.
Yeah. And okay, so who wants to describe this?
Vince, would you like to describe this one?
Looks like a festering vagina hole, kind of like a mix between a vagina and a butthole.
Yeah, that's
but
a
like
pretty accurate description.
on his chest,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of starts fingering it with the gun, but like scratching it,
Like,
and then
prodding it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then
It sinks
he
in.
starts to
Yeah, puts like the whole hand into it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he retracts the hand but loses the gun.
And the wound's gone.
Yeah,
and
then
he's
he-
just looking for the gun.
Then he's looking for the gun.
Yeah, he's like tearing apart his couch trying to find his gun. Which I would also be very nervous.
Yeah.
We made a joke. It's like that's gonna be hard to pass that. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be shitting bullets for a week.
These are ways to get your iron, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
Alright.
I got you laugh.
So, yeah, well, I'm an easy mark. James Woods gets a phone call after having this mini freak out of what happened to my gun. And it's somebody on the phone saying, "Oh, I'm here from Mr. Convex."
It's on my stomach, pussy.
And
Yeah.
it's-
I heard you've been watching our broadcast.
Yeah, so I sent a car for you. It's right outside if you want to come down. And James was just very eager to go along, I guess, to find out more about Videodrome. And inside the car, it's a limousine, Lincoln limousine, or a Cadillac limousine, and there's a VCR and tape player in there. And it's a tape from this guy, Mr. Convex, owner of Sensational Opticals.
Spectacular Optical Corporation.
What was their tagline? We got eyes on you, or something like that. It was very Illuminati.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely up the alley of this movie.
But yeah, they as he said, their company makes. This is where I'm like, for a big
They're an
scale
eyeglass
operation-
company,
But they also
but they
work
act
for
as a
NASA.
front for NATO.
Yeah,
weapons
NATO,
manufacturer.
But it's pretty. This is where I'm like, this is pretty small scale because it's just this one guy. Like he doesn't have any security. I guess the driver, but we don't ever see him again. But it's only just ever him.
yeah. But I mean the budget for this movie, like
That's what I'm saying. It's obviously must be the budget for the film. But he takes them. He's like, well, we'll give you some answers about Videodrome.
Yeah, I'm the producer of Videodrome too.
Mm-hmm.
So
You were never meant to see it.
maybe we should get together and have a quick powwow.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to meet up at this eyeglasses store.
why him though?
after
Like,
hours.
they never really. explain that either.
Well, wait, why James Woods?
Yeah.
They do, but it's
bit.
way too complicated for why it was him.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into in a little bit.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Because when the reveal,
Well, I guess because he has a small TV station, he runs a small TV station, so it'll like stay a bit off the grid, and then they can infiltrate.
That's the thing. But the fact that it took 2 years to set that up,
I know
that's the stupid part.
A bit much.
that was some deep plan.
But I guess he had to get.
But that was like the cop from South Park.
Oh yeah,
got you.
Oh, that guy, not Barbary, the other one.
Yeah, the other one. Really,
I'm a cop.
Yeah, I'm a cop.
You go, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like waiting way too long.
The red hair cop.
Yeah, the fact that this took 2 years of infiltration. I'm like, this could have been 2 months, not even.
Could have been a week. James Woods is a very open guy.
Yeah, they pull a hardcore like Billy Bob Thornton and Fargo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he takes him to the thing and he explains that it started off as like a night vision.
Yeah.
And because I also saw the deleted scene, which is weird. There's a deleted scene in there where he explains it a bit more.
Okay.
And when James Woods like, we noticed a strange effect, like, yeah, I gave him brain cancer, and he gets really like, what are you talking about? What an ill-elegant way to say it. Oh, you have a funny sense of humor. Yeah. That's Anyways, you want to try it out? But yeah, he says like it started off as this like perception thing, like to see in the dark, but like they started seeing people started seeing things, but anyone exposed to the signal have all dead or crazy.
Yeah.
And so far, you seem pretty all right.
Yeah, James was the only one seemingly to survive.
Yeah, we should want to take a look at you.
So here, wear this helmet.
Wear this helmet. Just got this cardboard box.
Record your hallucinations somehow. They never explain that.
Yeah, it'll record your hallucinations. Bike helmet.
Yeah, not even a bike. It's like a welder's mask.
Yeah. Which glows.
Yeah.
And so, and it was, I'm out. I never watched the show. I'm not into the freaky stuff.
Yeah, so record it, and we'll take it back to our lab for analysis.
By the way, I guess me.
Yeah, me.
It's like, I'm out. Peace.
I'm the only guy involved. And it's like super 8-bit vision.
Yeah.
Which eventually just becomes clear, because I guess Cronenberg didn't want to film that entire scene.
Well, it blends into it, because then, like, as he leaves, then, like, Blondie walks in.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm waiting for you, Max.
Yeah, give me a little S&M.
Yeah. So next thing you know, he doesn't have the helmet on anymore.
No, and he's in Videodrome.
And he's got a whip in his hand. And he's on the set, but she's in the television.
Yeah, but chained up, and he starts to whip the TV.
Television. This is the hardcore David Lynch scene where I was like, what the That's the thing. Like, I wish I could just show someone that scene.
And then
out of context.
The lady he's whipping turns into the old lady, the tape slinger.
The softcore producer, the one who warned him away from it.
Yeah, and then he wakes up, and he's like, wow, what a wild dream.
Yeah.
And then he rolls over, and
she's bound and
and
gagged and dead in his bed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
And take that, Godfather.
And
so he calls Harlan?
Yeah, he calls Harlan up. He's like, you gotta come to my house. Take photo of what's in my bed.
Mm-hmm.
And Harlan's like, well, okay.
Yeah. Which I did, at this point, I was like, good for Harlan, because he goes to get Harlan. She's like, man, you fucking call me out of here.
Yeah.
Middle of the night, and just start yelling at me.
Yeah, he really,
he stood up for himself in a good way.
Yeah. But no, but he, like, really kind of, like milks it, too. You, like, really, like, until you find out in the next scene.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, you really, like, kind of, like him more.
Yeah, because he also asked Harlan, like, have you been having...
Look, I don't do this for the money.
Have you been having hallucinations? Like, no.
No, why are you? No, don't worry about it. Because we find out that when Harlan goes to take a photo of what's in the bed, it's actually nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there, and James Wood has a mini freak out again.
Yeah, he yells at Harlan, go to the station. I'm like, man, it's not even 7 yet. You drag me out of bed.
Yeah, you're yelling at me.
At least tell me what the
what's
fuck is going on.
Yeah. Like, man, I'm sorry. That's when he goes back
to
he's
like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Do you want some coffee? No, we don't need any coffee.
That's like that.
Just me with the office.
You can tell that was some hardcore James Woods, like, ad-libbing there.
Yeah. Just, full in that coffee thing.
Yeah.
Fill in 10 more seconds. I don't know. Do something. Pack up a coffee.
But yeah, he says, like, go get the Videodrome record last night. Let's go and check.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the next morning he goes to the station. Yes, Harlan's like, did you record Videodrome last night? He's like, no, there was no broadcast last night.
Yeah, there was no Videodrome
There's
last
never
night.
been a broadcast.
What are you talking about?
Dun.
And out comes Mr. Convex.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
And this is Harlan's been a plant there for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years to get
To infiltrate.
To infiltrate this small cable company.
Part of a conspiracy to morally and ideologically purge the low lives of North America.
Yeah, their idea is like North America is getting soft compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So the idea is like we're gonna show Videodrome to people, and anyone who watches it's almost like an episode of Black Mirror.
A little bit,
And
yeah.
like, it reminded me of it reminded me of the last episode of Black Mirror, the one with the hashtag.
Yeah.
Because like anyone who watches Videodrome deserves to die.
So
if you watch it, you'll get a brain tumor.
Yeah, by watching it from your own choice, you will die from it.
But also, like, I assumed also they were going to make assassins out of them, because there's almost that MK Ultra in this. Will drive you crazy and program you.
Yeah, that's it, because that's what happens with James Woods.
But this one, we don't know what's metaphorical and what's real anymore. Because it's in that Nightmare of Elm Street, because, like, okay, is this literal? Like, what's really happening? Because all the crazy shit is just James Woods imagining it.
Yeah.
But now he's interacting with people, so we don't know at this point, we don't know what's real anymore.
Well, yeah, that's it, because they tell him that there's never been a broadcast, that all of it is being pre-made tapes that they're playing to him.
Yeah.
As like a test to see if he can handle it.
Yeah.
And also brainwash him to be an assassin.
To kill his partners, to get
the station.
And the way they program him is by his stomach vagina opens up again, and they call it the pulsating VHS tape, Betamax tape.
Yeah.
And like shove it in.
Yeah, basically his body's now VCR.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But then he pulls the gun out, and the gun grows into his hand.
Yeah, through like a series of nails that.
Well, they're kind of like these
drills.
Screw.
They're like.
But they're like tubes too? Screw tubes? I don't know.
Tubes. Screw tubes.
Screws.
Screw tubes. Our new network.
Hey, pass me those screws over there.
Yeah, and they basically lock his hand into like a fist around the gun.
Yeah. Which also, like, that's another thing.
But then it just turns back into his regular hand,
so... We don't... Some killers are done with that, some with the other.
Also, so this is just all in his mind?
Which has, like, the organic gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like all in his mind.
Yeah, you hear the program in his head, like, go kill your partners, give us your cable network.
Yeah, we're gonna put this on the air. We're gonna make it happen. And yeah, that's it. They just keep repeating it over and over again. Kill your partners. Give us the station.
We also missed earlier when James Woods went to his office and he gave like the girl working there and just like walked by, just gave her an nice ass.
Oh yeah,
She's
that
like,
was a little earlier. Yeah, a little misogyny. You know, just quick butt squeeze.
And yeah, so he goes into his office and just like shoots his partners.
Yeah, shot that one guy in the elbow at first. And I was like, oh my god, this gruesome.
And the other guy.
And then burst in. He's like, oh, they shot themselves.
Yeah, they shot themselves and Woods is holding his
stomach. He does the worst job of like hiding the gun. Like,
you're like, oh, my tummy.
She like escorts him out.
Yeah, his secretary's like, what? Where did he go on? I was like, bye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb out this window. Or something.
Peace, bitches.
And yeah, it heads back to the Oblivion mission. Because another thing was like, she knows too much.
Yeah, kill Bianca too.
Kill
her too. Go kill Mo.
Yeah.
And
come on, kill your family.
Yeah.
Mo.
So, want to be a kill your family.
Yeah. So James Woods gives chase to Bianca through the mission.
And she's like very calm at first, like, clearly they've programmed you to be their tool now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna reprogram you.
Yeah, with another television.
Yeah, of Nikki.
Videodrome getting
iced.
He's like, they killed her and they're gonna use her and now they're gonna use you, but I've reprogrammed you. That was like the end of Dark City.
Yeah.
Which is
things are different now.
Yeah, and now we'll use the weapons they gave you against them.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And
he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's where the death to Videodrome, long live the new flesh.
Long live the new flesh, because like the old flesh is get rid of here. It's a new ideology. My dad's ideology.
Yeah.
We're beyond this shit.
So now we're against Videodrome. So now James Woods is a fugitive.
Yeah.
Because all the TV stations.
Looking involved in a weird shooting.
Yeah. Suspect James Woods with a small Walter Keefe.
With his worst job of hiding himself.
Yeah, because he's standing next to a TV with a bum.
With that weird, hey, I want to see the monkey dance, gotta give him some change.
Yeah, he's talking like a crazy guy.
Yeah, because he follows
Harlem
into the eyeglass place. And James Woods Watson does the worst job of disguising himself. Like, picks the paper, just looks at it now. Like, this is the most, he might as well be whistling.
Yeah, pretty much tiptoeing around.
Yeah. Hey, you need help?
Nothing to see here.
Yeah. Need help with anything? No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
He just goes in the back, and Harlem's like taping a box, like, "Oh, hey, man."
Yeah, I didn't expect to see you here.
How's it going?
And he's like, oh, that Videodrome thing. Great, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe you want to kill again?
Yeah, did you do a mission for us? You want to do another one?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, so...
Maybe.
Oh, good. Good thing I'll just... It's, like, not hidden. So that's another thing. It's like, wait, what's going on? Because I don't think he hides off to other places. There's another guy back there working.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, so yeah, he pulls out a Betamax, which is, like, pure flesh.
Yeah. and he goes to put it in his stomach VCR vagina.
But his hand gets stuck.
Yeah, and his hand gets bitten off. But then there's...
He pulls it back. At first I thought it was a microphone. Because it looked like a Shure mic, but then it found as a grenade. But everyone else sees it because they react like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you have a metal arm where your bone should be, and it's holding a grenade.
But it didn't look like grenade because it didn't look like grenade. But it looked like it was made of flesh and like bone. Like it didn't look metal. It was just shaped like it. But everyone else sees that because they freak out.
Long live the new flesh.
And then he explodes. I mean,
I hope you're following us, guys.
Yeah, we're doing our best here, guys. I promise.
Things kind of just happen sometimes in this movie.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. We're almost done. So yeah, then he goes to the eyeglasses trade show.
Yeah, because that's where the guy is.
That's where Mr. Convex is. And it's like a really lavish show with a full dance number and
but on budget too, which I loved.
Yeah.
Like it reminded me of like a scene from Roger and Me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's super weird, and like there's ladies walking around, kind of instead of doing the selling cigarettes, they're showing the new models of the glasses.
Yeah, and he comes out and he pulls out. He's got full on like tumor cancer gun. It's like even more into his hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. James Wood's hand eventually grows over
the gun. It has almost like little spine ridges on top of it.
Yeah, and it's all purple.
Yeah,
it looks like a Hulk fist.
Yeah, he gets up and like the guy's like, oh, freaks out, and he just starts shooting him.
Yeah, he shoots Convex a few times.
And he falls, but doesn't die, and like all these tumors start growing out of his body.
Yeah,
wriggling around like puppets. Like, it was awesome. I loved it.
It was a really good effect.
It was a great effect, and like James Woods is like, yeah, death to Videodrome, long live the new flash.
Yeah, mic drop.
Yeah,
and then he runs out. And he runs through.
Baba booey! Yeah. And he runs up and casually does this move of like, zip up my jacket, put my gun in my pocket.
Yeah, and I'm out of here.
And like the microphone's by the guy's body as he's dying. So they're on there.
You hear the death strokes.
And then he just runs off to a bard.
No, it was a bard or a training yard?
It's like a boat.
No, it's like an abandoned boat.
It was a boat.
He just goes to this abandoned boat and just chills out there.
Yeah, and there's a TV.
There's a TV there for some reason.
And Blondie's on TV, and she's like, all right, you did it.
You hurt Videodrome, but you didn't kill him.
Yeah.
And you got to evolve to the next level. Come see me.
Yeah.
You got to join the new flesh. You got to get rid of that old flesh.
Get rid of the old body. And then he watches a TV.
Here, I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, he watches himself.
And the TV says Videodrome on it.
It does.
In the top corner.
Yeah. And he watches a video of himself blowing his own brains out.
And then the TV explodes and shoots guts everywhere.
No, but isn't there like, or is that earlier when that like, kind of like, looks like a dick gun comes out of the TV and like shoots him a bunch of
times. I forgot that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. That's when he's getting reprogrammed by Bianca, where it's like the screen turns into like a chest and extends outwards and like the gun comes out.
And it looks like a dick.
Yeah, and it shoots him.
And it shoots James Woods
comes back, in the chest. And then it's like a torso. The screen is a torso.
James Woods' presumable chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we forgot that guy. Sorry.
He's been reprogrammed.
Yeah, that was his reprogramming scene.
Yeah, getting shot by a dick gun from the TV.
So yeah, then he just reenacts what happens on screen.
Yeah, and he pulls the gun to his head
and then credits.
Shoots himself.
And the epilogue for that was going to be then he's on the Videodrome set with Bianca and Blondie, and they have like an orgy. And the two of them both have stomach vaginas, and then weird sex organs come out of that.
Fuck, I want to watch that.
Yeah, like this doesn't add anything more.
Did they say about the when he sees himself on the TV and then he shoots himself and then like entrails explode?
Yeah, which they had apparently shoot several times. Those are real sheep entrails.
Oh yeah.
Human intestines and it's just exploding onto the yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty gruesome movie.
Well, that's Cronenberg for you. You almost describe them when they're not gruesome, like when we see like a dangerous method. You're like, where's the weird?
Yeah.
Where's the weird guts?
Yeah, and then you get it, and you're like, oh, I didn't want that actually.
I do.
That was a pretty good movie actually.
Which one? The Dangerous Method?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was different, which I appreciated. But I mean, after Eastern Promises, he was doing that weird crime shit.
Yeah, but I liked Eastern Promises, and I liked.
Oh yeah, no, I love.
Was it a violent?
No, those films were great. And then he did Dangerous Method. I was like, okay, and then Cosmopolis.
Yeah, you didn't like that.
I did not.
I didn't see it.
I fucking hated that movie. The only film I ever almost walked out on.
I will miss it.
But yeah, Videodrome didn't do too well. It was a huge cult hit. It
didn't even make back. It was about just under $6 million budget.
It's his least accessible movie, but it's so like Cronenberg. Like
it made like $2 million.
So
it is a
Cronenberg. Like everything. Like, you think weird sex, body horror.
Body horror.
It's all in. Like if you had to show someone one Cronenberg movie, it's like, well, this is what it's about.
Yeah,
like,
if you need to know all about Cronenberg in one movie, this is probably a good choice.
Like his best movie is Fly.
Yeah, but you know, this is I would say it's almost better because it's weirder.
Yeah.
Like it's more Cronenberg, while the other one kind of still has a linear.
The studio-ness of it, yeah. But crafted, but yeah, this one is like, oh, I wish I could have seen it. Like, I wish I would have been here with you guys and you watching. This was your first time viewing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
I started watching it once, and I don't know what happened. I didn't see the end, and it was quite the film. I mean, I didn't know what was real. I like those movies though, where you like. Did you ever see that French horror movie, Tension? High Tension?
Yeah, High Tension.
I know, I've heard of it though.
It's one of those things of like what's really going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've always liked that kind of thing where it's like you never know what's quite real, what's not.
The ones that deal with madness.
Yeah.
Well, we go back to it. It's perception of like, and we're supposed to be following a character, or like I brought up before Black Swan. You're just following someone just going insane.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So yeah, there's a few points in Black Swan where something happened.
Well, because we're used as a film audience, like watching a character, like we trust the narrator.
Yeah.
So it's the idea. It's the ultimate example of unreliable narrator.
Unreliable narrator. Yeah.
Because again, the whole idea. Because is it just a guy going crazy? Because the idea of Videodrome's nuts.
Thanks for stopping to talk, Ryan.
You were whispering about me.
I wasn't wrong to talk about. I was asking Vince for how we're doing on time.
Okay, I thought that was the wrap it up motion.
No.
Wrap that gavel up, B.
I was asking Vince how we're doing for time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was pontificating. I was doing my own oblivion.
I know. That's so.
I definitely recommend this movie. I think it's. I'd say it's good.
Yeah, good.
I mean, it's definitely ugly, but Cronenberg. That's going into it. It's going to be ugly, and either based off human ugliness of like human trafficking, or just pure violence of history of violence, or just weird guttural stuff. And especially coming off of like the last film we saw with Shivers, and see how far he's come as a filmmaker. Like even before that, like I recently saw Scanners, which is like, it's people don't want to remember the gross scenes for that. It's kind of a pretty dull movie. Like it's kind of dry. It doesn't look good. Like this film looks great.
Yeah.
You really see him stepping up his game as a director and rising to the occasion of it, but still maintaining his
He's a
style.
national treasure.
He is.
Truly. You can't talk about Canadian horror without talking about Cronenberg.
No.
Or Canadian film.
Cinema, yeah.
Yeah.
Just in general.
He's probably one of the more...
famous.
Yeah, like, you know, well-known Canadian, you know, because he broke through to the American audience.
And he owns a fucking, like, genre. Even he hasn't done body horror in years.
Yeah.
But yet he's still the name of body horror. It'll always go back to Cronenberg.
Well, it's like, you know, he could be in the sense where someone says, oh, it's Kafka-esque. Or whatever you can say that's Cronenberg-esque or whatever.
Or,
you know, there's like a whole world in Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole world in Rick and Morty that's named after him.
Yeah.
They Cronenberg the world. So Vince, how do you want to rate this?
I'd say it's good and ugly also.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't recommend it to everyone because it's you know, it's not for everyone.
No, for sure.
It could be a bit off-putting, but you know, James Woods, you know, good performance.
Being James Woods.
It's just being James Woods, you know. Sleazy and
but charming.
Charismatic, charming. You know, he's got that.
You want
James Woods sleaziness like no one else. You know.
Yeah.
And all the other actors were pretty good. It's a bit hammy sometimes, you know, but
it's definitely Canadian.
Yeah,
and
but,
like low budget Canadian too, not.
But they spent their money wisely where it was
Absolutely.
spent.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I didn't really get bored. Really, you know, it was paced pretty well, and
Like I said, I felt it could have been
it was
longer.
filmed really
It
nice.
was
Like
good.
the cinematography was good too. The music was cool. And
Yeah.
No, it was just cool. It was cool. Good.
I would give this movie just a bad. Just bad. I mean, sorry, not bad. Ugly. Excuse me.
We both
I was
gave
like,
you
wow.
Yeah, I
a
know. You
look.
gave me a look, and I'm like, what's wrong with both of you?
No, because I wanted to hear your explanation for that. Because like, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was just like,
No, I mean, no. It
I
was.
give it a 90s bad.
It was just ugly. Sorry, boys. Sorry, just ugly. There was nothing. I mean, it was a fine movie. I don't know if I would recommend it to everybody. Certainly, a few people I can already picture.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was fine. I'm sure it was very. It's very. I know it's very genre like setting, and there's nothing else out in the world like it, right?
No.
So I guess if there's no other new business, we'll get to the old business of anything coming up.
You could find me getting tortured to death on closed circuit television.
Yeah, cool. I'll
That's
catch you
all.
on Videodrome next week.
Yep. I'm coming up next on that. Let's crossover. I'll make sure to hype the podcast.
Nice. Actually, I do have something coming up.
Oh.
On the 27th of May, hopefully people will be hearing this by then, you can catch me and La Boulangerie Baked and the Food Bike out at Pops Art in St. Henry.
All right.
We're going to be doing their anniversary party. But you can catch all the food bikes in Montreal there.
gotta catch 'em all.
Get those ice cream sandwiches and get baked.
Delicious. That's some delicious food.
That's it.
Gotta work on a Cronenberg sandwich.
Oh, God, no. Just a big fleshy ice cream sandwich.
Festering tumors and
God, no. Guys, it's not what La
It's
Boulangerie Baked's
cookie dough.
about.
the tumors are cookie dough.
Okay, so shameless plugs time. Be sure to catch us on Facebook and YouTube at GBU Podcast. Find us on Twitter, GBU Podcast 514, because you need the numbers in there. And if you have any recommendations, requests, hate mail, threats, love letters, math homework.
send us your Betamax tapes.
Yeah, send us all your Betamax
That'll
tapes.
give us tumors.
Yeah, I need your tumor movies from Videodromes, guys. Send us your own personal Videodrome things.
On the Blu-ray, also they have all the whole Videodrome like tapes.
Oh, yeah?
Like, all
Well, and also they have like because that Samurai Dreams they made it was like a 5-minute short that they made for that, and that's on the on the DVD Criterion.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, guys,
So I'd like to see that.
get the Criterion edition. Send
well,
me
that's
a
what
copy,
we
too.
watched. We watched the Criterion
version.
version, but yeah. Anyways,
We didn't watch that.
no.
We watched the special features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So until next week, guys.
Long
take care.
live the new flesh. Bang.